I don't know, the Black Hills are magnetized.
They're all tiny little communities that all kind of come together to be one.
It's not just a bike rally, it's not just Mount Rushmore. Soak it all in. Good morning. How's it going?
Well, where are we?
Day 3. Is this day 3?
Yes.
This is day 3. We're in Rock Springs, Wyoming. We are headed to Sturgis to show you what Sturgis is like with no rally. Where are we going to go? Which way?
Well, we're going to take the 80 out to Casper, and then we'll shoot up and we'll drop into the backside of Deadwood, which is going to be great. See if the BOAR'S Nest is open. Who knows? If you want to check out how cold it is here, if Josh pans out, he's going to see a couple props back here in their winter gear.
It's a little bit chilly out, but not bad. So hey,
how do you do?
Let's get on the road and head to Sturgis.
What's up, boys? What's happening?
Well, we're here on the 80. We left Rock Springs this morning, and there's always throughout the year construction or something that goes on. So we're on the wrong side of the road, headed eastbound to Casper, Wyoming.
Eastbound and up.
Eastbound and up, and look at the cloud structure. I mean, I love it out here. Got these blue skies.
Yeah, something about the open plains of Wyoming and a lot of the surrounding states. Like, weather's perfect. Doesn't look like we're gonna hit too much any precipitation on the way there.
Now we're at a balmy 50 degrees and we're at about 7,000 feet above sea level. So I don't know, we got pretty lucky skirting that snowstorm, and we're still gonna get this Deadwood drop done.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see everyone out there, and it's really just been a trip thinking about even Main Street Sturgis. Like, we haven't seen it without hundreds and thousands of bikes sitting there and all the people. So I'm curious to see how kind of hopping the town is, whether it be Deadwood or Sturgis or any of that, but also looking forward to that steak at Saloon number 10.
Well, for sure it's going to be a different look and feel to it.
For sure. LC, you on here?
No, my camera's like on, but nothing's on the screen but the view, and it's moving, but I can't tell if it's camera. There's no recording.
We just asked LC if he's on the camera, and he said,
he's having a minor meltdown, but it's all good.
Well, I'll tell you what, I put the white battery in it, and it's up all day yesterday. Blue battery, no problem.
He says he's having a great time. Something along. I'm paraphrasing here, but
Let's get into Casper, get some lunch, and get into Deadwood around 5-6 o'clock tonight.
Yes, sir. All right.
We'll see you down the road, Josh.
All right, we'll see you down the road.
Well, I can't shut my camera off. If I was not in this situation, I would pull over right now. I will. I'll just see you guys later.
I got one foot in front of the other. Guys can't feel the ground. You got one foot in front of the other. Hair blowing back in the wind. You say you don't recognize me, but you don't know where I've been. I got one foot in front of the other. Guys can't feel the ground. Just take your time. Just take your
Just came down through there, past that resort, saw that lake. pretty crazy. Like 2 minutes ago, we're in kind of some white sandstone color rocks, and now we're coming down into the red. I'm loving it.
Well, it's an interesting ride. We started on the 80 this morning to the 287. Now we're on the 220, headed into Casper. We're just a few miles outside of that. We'll stop there. This has been a beautiful day, a beautiful ride. We've seen a lot of antelope, pronghorn, eagles, everything.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful ride. I mean, it's the only difference. You could have these clouds in the summer, but you got the clouds here now, and the temperature drops down. You feel the chill, but you're still heading to Sturgis, and that makes it great.
For sure. And we were saying earlier, we had a buddy ask us the other day, do you guys really enjoy like riding that far? And like, I mean, how could you not? Look at this right here. We just, throughout the day, you get to see so much different stuff, and we've taken similar routes before, but it just gets better and better every time.
Well, and I'll tell you, the girls, when we get off, I'm going to be interested. Maybe we capture that, what they thought about that run through there, because that is kind of a run that we would take, and we were doing 90, not overly speeding, and they seem to just be taking in all the sights.
Yeah, I think they're enjoying their time right now. It's a peace and tranquility that they're in the zone right now.
Yeah, and this will be the longest day that we ride with them. We'll be doing filming the next 3 days, and then we'll take them to the airport on Thursday morning, then we'll head down to Kingman. But I can't wait to hear what they have to say about this.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting, but hey, good times. How far out are we from the next stop?
Well, Casper, and so we're probably another 20 miles out.
Oh, not bad. We're making good time.
Making good time.
It's been good. We've had a pretty steady flow today. I'm gonna duck down behind my windshield so you can see me.
Yeah, we're getting some ammunition on us. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we got some wind, but look at that weather out in front of us. We've kind of been dodging any rain that we end up seeing. Have been lucky to not pass through it.
Yeah, for sure, but you never know how she'll turn on you out here.
Right.
Well, let's get into Casper, top off, get some grub, and then, hey, look, guess what? We'll see you in Deadwood.
You got it.
All right. Later.
And its kickstands up and away we go, rolling across America. So much to see, so many roads, rolling across America.
So if you've been following us along for all these years, you know we love Taco Bell.
It's a quick lunch, a fast lunch. We're in a hurry because we got to make some time into Deadwood.
We're in Casper, we're going to Newcastle, then we're going to head to Deadwood.
Boom!
So good to meet people when passing through their towns. It's no surprise if I say hi, they might smile and sit right down. They'll ask about my motorcycle, places that I've been. You can tell by their eyes and that big old smile, you know they wish it was them. Yeah. So let's pack it on up and away we go, rolling across America. So much to see, so many roads, rolling across America. And I found what makes America strong. It's the people and the love.
So here we are in Newcastle. What a great couple of hours of riding. Actually, by the time we get done, it'll be 6 hours.
I mean, it was heavy duty wind and gnarly. I mean, my back was starting to get sore just holding onto that bike on the angle like that.
But I have to tell you, you can see the sun is hitting us. I mean, it's like 50 degrees, but it's beautiful. And we were talking about it early on one of the head cams, It looks like it does when we come through. It's blue skies and all these big puffy clouds. They get to see it as well.
Right.
But it's just a little cooler than we normally come through here,
Yeah, I mean, the bikes are running great. The journey we're on is awesome. I mean, normally there'd be other bikes pulling in and out of here getting gas on the way to Sturgis.
Right, and what I'm excited for now, we've got an hour left to Deadwood, but one of the stops we make every year that we come is the Boar's Nest.
That's going to be great to see what's happening.
We're going to stop there and show them where the creek, the picnic table, if they're there, show them where we stop, and who knows, Gilbert may go for a flight.
depending on the wind and what's going on. But I don't think the Boar's Nest is open for another month.
It may not be, but we're stopping there anyway.
Absolutely.
So, hey, let's get over there.
Into that canyon.
Hey, we hope you're enjoying this series so far. This is Sturgis Without the Rally, brought to you by Cobra USA. We want to thank them for that.
We've been running their parts for years. They have a full catalog of made in the USA parts, whether it's exhaust, air intakes, big ass racks, sissy bars, and freeway bars. Check them out.
Yeah, we run it all.
Yes.
And hey, go to twolanelife.com. You can see Cobra parts and many other parts as well. So back to the video.
Well, we're almost to the Boar's Nest. We're out here in South Dakota. It's totally awesome. We got weather happening, a little bit of snow going on. It's like, whoa.
Thunder.
Yeah, we just heard thunder in the background. The gals have been laced up all day today, but the boys had to stop and get some cover on. Josh and I are betting it's not going to get too wet, so we didn't do the boot covers. We'll see if Lance wins the bet.
We'll check
Let's
it
get
out.
down to the Boar's Nest.
Yo boys, what's happening?
Well, we caught ourselves a little bit of a thicker hail, kind of light puffy snow, just slush that's dropping down. We're still 20 minutes out from Deadwood. I don't think we're going to stop at the Boar's Nest.
Yeah, we're gonna stop there, maybe hang out, get a drink or something, but even though it's not too cold, they're not coming down too hard, it'll be nice to kind of settle in. But I'm actually kind of stoked that we at least hit a little bit of weather, because lets you know you're in the area.
For sure, and you know, it's 36, so we're not too worried about the freeze. It's just the slush piles, you know.
For sure. But hey, it's been a hell of a day, and I think we're kind of hitting that moment where we're here, you know.
Yeah, we can't go quite as fast as we did over Kit Carson Pass, because we got a bunch of windy turns. And
I guess going full circle, that was my one, my first trip with you guys, and two, my first time ever hitting some serious weather on a bike. And I had zero rain gear, zero warm gloves, and now I got some waterproof gloves, rain suit, waterproof boots. I think I'm getting the hang of this thing.
we froze your fingers off almost too.
You did. LC is going to pull up in front of Galen. I think his camera froze out because we're hitting some lower temperatures, but hey, can't wait to get into town. So
yes sir, let's do it.
well, we decided to pull on in. The weather cleared up and here we are at the Boar's Nest.
We were just in hail, snow, and here we are at the Boar's Nest. This is our favorite stop that we make every year, at least once or twice. Well, let's get in and have a beer.
Yeah, buddy.
So we just came through this incredible snowstorm, slush storm. We're like, man, we're only 11 miles away from the hotel. Let's just go straight through. Crusted, broke open. We said, hey, let's go to the Boar's Nest. They just opened a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And they're only open like the weekends, Thursday through Sunday. So we happen to stop in here, and now the gals get to try some of the food that we eat every year.
I mean, it really is awesome. I mean, I'm digging my, I got a chicken sandwich tonight because I've had burger today already, but you got to have, whatever here is good, it's great.
What do you guys think of this place? Oh, they can't hear.
It's very, yeah.
Well, they like it.
How about, you know what?
Well, loud. Well,
It is cool. We're glad to be here.
so Josh got the boar burger with cheese. Teresa got the cheeseburger, as did I. Laura got a regular hamburger, and Lance told you he got the cheeseburger. We usually come here at least twice. What? Grilled chicken. But we usually come here twice, at least during the rally, and we have one of these and a cheeseburger. So the boar burger and a cheeseburger. Great stuff.
It's called the Boar Burger. Yeah, it was a total mistake. One of my cooks thought he'd be a smart aleck and put a whole bunch of pulled pork on top of a cheeseburger, and people saw it and they wanted it. So it wasn't my idea, but it happened, and it's a big seller. I'm JD Bell. I just sold the Boar's Nest. Got some great new owners here. I've been here over 22 years, and I've been in other rally type restaurants and bars, and it's been a good ride. The bikers are the best.
My name is Jim Schneider, actually from Wyoming. Spent quite a bit of time out here this winter at my place up here on Deer Mountain.
So last summer, we would drive by here all the time to go up to my parents' cabin, and I was always the one that's like, let's stop there, let's stop there. And grumpy old Jim would be like, no, it's too busy, let's just keep going.
Was just driving by here one night. It was closed, all the lights were off, and JD had a little bitty for sale sign like you'd put in the window of a pickup or something up here on the, and it just happened to catch my eye. The only light that was on was that street light out there.
So I always wanted to stop, but we'd never eaten here. And then, like he said, he saw the for sale sign and was like, let's go check out that place. It's like, I tried to all summer, but anyways, now we're here and we're happy and it's perfect.
My daughter Haley over there, she's going to be really involved in this, and she just finished college this spring, and going through college she's worked in restaurant business out here, you know, to get herself through college and stuff.
My family's been in the restaurant business before, and everybody wants a hamburger. You know, hamburgers are the best. Hand-patted hamburgers on a really good bun, and homemade French fries, and pulled pork is a biggie for us here.
JD did such an awesome job with this place, building it from the ground up after the fire. There's just so much potential here with tourism, but also bringing in the locals too. Bringing in events. I want to do live music more often. Just really utilize the atmosphere that is around us with the creek and everything.
We're not going to change anything that JD has started. We have the same staff, Kathy, Misty, and Doug, and they're great. We're not going to change the menu. I mean, I like the place just the way it is.
It was a cabin. The people that lived here were miners at the Home State Gold Mine, and they shut the gold mine down about 25 years ago. So I bought it from the miners. They had moved on to another state. It was a log cabin built in 1888. You know, it's almost Wild Bill Hickok days, so it had some history, you know. In 2017, it burned to the ground, the log cabin did. So we rebuilt this, took us 3 years, and it's small. It looks bigger than it is. It's only 40 feet wide by 48 feet long, but it's 3 stories high, and it's the timber frame construction.
I actually own a bar out in Wyoming also. I've been in construction for 28 years. I own a construction company out in Wyoming, and time to phase out of that is kind of where I was at. So we like it out here, and this is where we want to be, and so this is just kind of the next step.
I've been here for 5 years, and just even after 5 years, I've seen how much this area has grown between all of the areas, Deadwood, Spearfish, Rapid, even Belfouche. They're all tiny little communities that all kind of come together to be one.
Oh, it's always the people. You know, the bikers and the locals that have cabins, the local people in Lead Deadwood, they're just the best people you can find. I don't know, the Black Hills are magnetized. You know, I grew up here. I was born in Deadwood, grew up in Spearfish, and everybody I know that went to school here, they all want to come back. This state is free. It's not heavily regulated. People hear that and they experience it, and it's the Wild West, but it's got all the modern conveniences here.
And this area, you know, there are a lot of people that come through here, but it is a small area, and it's a local feel this time of year. You guys have probably realized that being out here. It's a small town atmosphere.
There's so much more here than just what you see. Even just stop and have a conversation with the locals, or just meeting people from all over the world here is incredible. You get a different story from everybody, you learn different things from everybody.
If I could say one thing, would be just to soak it all in. Take enough time to see everything that's around here, because it's not just the bike rally, it's not just Mount Rushmore, it's not just Deadwood, Custer State Park down south, all the beautiful lakes and streams and hiking trails, and there's just so much to do here. And come eat at the Boar's Nest. Yes, we can't forget that. It's a must-see, must-stop.
We'll see you at the hotel.
What a great day. I mean, we get up this morning, we're in Wyoming. We're sitting here in Deadwood right now at the Grand. And it's like we rode through wind and rain and snow, and it was really turned out to be one of the most spectacular days and greatest times here.
Yeah, and for me it was really more about having the wives kind of fill our vibe a little bit when we come to Sturgis, and we didn't slow it up too much.
No.
It was cold, and so we had to bundle them up, but I mean, the skies were incredible, the clouds were incredible, we saw a ton of wildlife. We even saw a nice eagle today, which was
huge.
So cool.
And the wives are actually digging Deadwood.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of, when I mentioned it was like a little bit, felt like to me a little bit like Park City. They both know Park City. As we kind of rolled in, we didn't go through Maine, we pulled back around and then brought them up through. They were pretty excited.
I can't wait. I mean, we got an action-packed week here. It's going to be fun. We're going to interview. We're going to have a good time meeting people. We're going to show people what it's like in Sturgis and Deadwood when there's no rally.
Yeah, Jesse said he saw our bikes here earlier today, and we weren't even here. But if someone's trying to copy what we're doing,
right,
more power to you. But no, I think this idea of showing people kind of Sturgis and Deadwood and Mount Rushmore and Custer, when there's not 10 million bikes here, is going to give people a different perspective and view.
Right.
And then maybe they'll want to come see some of the places that we showcase tomorrow and the next couple of days.
I mean, I can't wait to do the Needles and go to Mount Rushmore and do the roads that we've done for the last 7 years.
Yeah,
and do it with no bikes.
No, for sure. But it was weird today coming in, because there's still some of those saloons that aren't open yet, and they had no bikes.
Right.
And then it's like, how did we find Boar's Nest is open? This is the first time they've opened this early in the history of being Boar's Nest. And
well, the funny thing is the rest of the week they're closed, and the wives will be gone by then. We're going to leave, and so they got to actually eat here and sit on the bench that we sat on every year.
Yeah, they will experience a little bit of Sturgis like we have, and so, I mean, we got a lot more to come. I think there's going to be some interesting stuff tomorrow and the next day with some owners of businesses. We're going to do some historic stuff with the Historic Society of Deadwood here, and so maybe people will grab onto that when they come into town and go check out the Adams House and the brothel. And we're also doing a Deadwood Alive tomorrow. I mean, this is the group that does plays, and they also do the shootouts in the streets.
So we're going to get into the history, we're going to show it all, and you guys stay tuned to the episodes coming, because you're going to enjoy them. If you enjoyed the ones you've already seen, you're going to enjoy these.
Well, what I'd like to do right now is close this. I want to go down and have a cocktail with you and Josh, and let's go plan out our day tomorrow. But what do they need to do?
Well, they need to watch for one reason, because the stuff that we're getting and the stuff that Josh is capturing on our camera setups and his camera setups, I mean, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell your friends to do it, because I might have to fire you if you don't.
I'll rehire you. Just give us a comment, a thumbs up, mash that bell, and see you down the road.